Good morning, everyone. It's me, Mr. Ted, and I'm back again to give you today's children's sermon. I'm here in my home in Ross Township, and I have to tell you, I have enjoyed every minute of giving you guys your children's sermons each week, but I really miss you. You guys have been through a lot this year. You've had a lot of things canceled, a lot of changes. The world has been kind of in a little bit of an uproar. And when things get that way, when we start to get worried and stressed, these things are what we call burdens. They're things that weigh us down or make us feel worried or stressed. But what we know as adults about this is that worry and stress doesn't make these things go away. So I thought about a way to show you what a burden can be like. And I thought about using a backpack in Raleigh and Alden. How is it?
It was super easy.
Is it heavy?
Nope.
Too heavy?
No.
Piece of cake? Carrying an empty backpack was pretty easy. But when life gives us burdens or things that are tough, it can be a little harder. And we've had a lot of burdens lately. School was canceled. We're not allowed to see our friends. We had our sports canceled. We had restaurants closed. We had to wear masks. We couldn't go where we wanted to. And the biggest burden of all, we thought this was all over, but we found out we gotta have masks again and restaurants are closed. That's a big burden. Come on, you got this. Come on, go. Keep going. There you go. Nice job. Good work, Dean. How was it?
Tiny bit.
A tiny bit hard? That looks heavy. How is it? Come on, you got it. Come on, get it up there. Get it up there. There you go. Good job. Nice work. Oh, keep going, Alden. You got this. Nice job. How is it? Not bad. All right. That was a heavy burden for those boys. It really weighed them down, but they did a pretty good job of carrying it, I hope you thought. Jesus talks to us about burdens. He talks to us about times that will be tough in our life. And today's gospel story comes to us from the book of Matthew, chapter 11. I want to read a short passage out of it where Jesus talks to us about what happens when we have these things weighing us down. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. And I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And what I think is really important for us to hear in this passage is Jesus doesn't say, hey, give me the books, give me your burden. I'm going to go ahead and take that burden away from you so you don't have to have a burden. He says two key words. He says, if you are burden, I will give you rest. He doesn't say, I'm going to take it away from you. And the second thing that he says is, I'm not going to do it for you, but you can learn from me. And I hope what you saw from our little demonstration with the backpack and the books was that I did not take the backpack from Raleigh and Alden and carry it for them. Instead, I stood beside them and cheered them on. And that's good news. That's what God does for us. When we go through tough times, and we will go through tough times, He's there right beside us to cheer us on. I think most of you know that I've been a swim coach and a teacher, and swimming is a really tough sport. And my favorite part about being a swim coach was cheering on swimmers. And the thing is, they have to swim themselves. It's a really tough sport. I wish I could jump in and swim it for them, but I can't do that as a coach. I can't